The A ball is a first tempo set, just like the one, but it's right behind the setter's head. This set can be run off of 1 or 2 feet, but today we're going to break down the 1 foot A. The timing for this set is exactly like the one. We want to wait until the ball gets parallel to us and then race it to the setter. We need to be leaving the ground as the setter is contacting the ball. This set can be very deceptive if it's run properly because the first 2 steps are in front of the setter towards the location of a 1. This is why, as a middle, we like running 1 foot A's instead of 2 foot A's because it's harder for the blocker to read. With a 1 foot A, we use a running approach. Check out our slide video for a full breakdown of this approach. Our first 2 steps drive toward a 1 ball in front of the setter, and then we plant our last step in line with the setter. We like to think of it as being hip to hip with the setter as we're exploding off the ground. Once we plant, we float into the A zone, which is about 1 to 2 feet behind the setter. This positioning allows the middle to hit every shot. If we take off behind the setter instead of in line with the setter, we'll float beyond the ball and limit our shots to zone 1, back toward the opposing middle. So to recap, from home base, let the ball get to parallel with your body, then race the ball to the setter. When we race to the setter, we use a running approach, and when we take off, our foot should be in line with the setter, making sure that we're hip to hip and floating into the A zone so that we can beat the opposing blocker.